Hey guys, hope you're all having a great day so far. I'm Amy. If you're new to my channel, I do videos on raw food, health and fitness, meditation, spirituality, and personal development. And today I want to talk about fasting, like what are the benefits of fasting and how you should go about fasting if you're new to it. So basically, yesterday I did a dopamine fast, which is just a 1-day fast where you don't eat, you can drink water, you don't do any kind of stimulating activity, so you don't go on social media, you don't watch videos or anything like that, but you can write and create things if you like, and also no work, and you can meditate as well. And so what I did was just a whole day without food, of course, drinking a lot of water to stay hydrated, and meditating basically. I meditated for about 4 hours throughout the whole day, and that was really transformational just doing that, because one, not eating allows to give your digestive system a break, which means you'll have more energy in a way because your body doesn't have to work hard. So yeah, you'll have less energy and you'll feel weaker because you're not eating. You're not getting energy from food. But the energy, like emotional energy inside of you, will increase because you won't be having to, your body won't have to work. So it's like your energy switches. So there's more energy coming up here, right? So when you do that, a lot of emotional things can come up. So it can be quite challenging. At least I find it challenging. But then when you do that and you meditate on it, you can release those things for good, and they don't come back. So it's really really a good thing just for that reason. And there are many other benefits as well, which I'll go into, and like physical as well. So if you've got any issues, which everybody has some kind of problem with digestion or other diseases, like fasting can heal anything, because basically it just gets you to get out of the way basically of your body healing. Like think about when you're sick, you don't want to eat. That's a reason. There's a reason for that, because when you're sick, the body needs to heal, so it needs to have a break from food. That's why you don't feel like eating when you're sick. So yeah, so it allows your digestive system to have a break and to clear things out. So mind you, this was just a dopamine fast, which was just a 1-day fast, so you don't get heaps of results with that, and that wasn't my intention in doing it. My intention mainly was clarity, and that's what you get, and that's what the dopamine fast is for, really, is getting more clarity. So just figuring out what it is you want. So if you've watched my recent videos on how to create the life you want, and you're not exactly sure what you want to do, or maybe you know what you want to do but you're not like totally sure about it. Like, you don't have to be sure about the plan of how you're going to do it. Like, you can. That's a good idea to have a plan. But you don't have to always know that. But you have to know exactly what you want. Because if you don't know what you want, you can't get it. And sometimes life experiences bring you that clarity as well. But just having a day to yourself where you don't eat and you don't distract yourself with anything is a really great way to get clarity, because it'll just come to you because you've got nothing else to do. And meditating is obviously a really good thing to get more clarity. So if you combine the two, fasting and meditating, it is really profound, really transformational. So I highly recommend it. Because it's just 1 day doing this. And yes, so that's the other benefit, is clarity. Just figuring out what it is you want to do in life, and in terms of career, but other things as well. Maybe there are other things in terms of relationships and health and where you want to live and kind of stuff like that. Like, it brought me a lot of clarity on my whole entire life, just from doing this. And it just gives you time to be by yourself and relax. Like, don't talk to anybody. That's the other thing. Dopamine fast, you don't want to talk to anybody. So you gotta really plan it and make it a day where you don't have to talk to anybody, or if there's anybody like that you're living with or whatever, just tell them what you're doing so they won't bother you. But I found it easier when I was alone. Like yesterday, I did it when I was completely alone, so I didn't have to really tell anybody, and that made it a lot easier. Just be by yourself, okay? And yeah, so that's the dopamine fast. And then benefits with fasting in general, like it's probably one of the most transformational things you can do. Like meditation is obviously the thing that I always talk about and I always recommend, because it really will change your life completely, no matter what it is you want to do. Like meditate, because it's just becoming more aware of your thoughts and how that creates your experience, and that will change any part of your life at all. And then fasting as well, it's a total transformation. Like if you do it for extended time, like I will say, like, I want to put a disclaimer that I'm not an expert on fasting and I haven't done any long extended fasts. I do plan to do that in the future under supervision, because I believe that it's better to do it under supervision if you don't know exactly what you're doing, because fasting can be dangerous. However, what I did was just like a day fast, and I think anybody can do that. You've just got to know yourself of you, because like for me personally, I have a history with eating disorders, and like I'm currently like quite thin, so I don't want to do an extended fast at the moment. However, like my mind and my intentions are not to lose weight or anything like that, so a 1-day fast really doesn't really is beneficial. I want to put it that way. Like you might lose weight, but I find that it's fine. You just eat normally again the next day and you're fine. So if you're concerned about losing weight, just do it for 1 day. You'll be fine. And if you want to lose weight, then fasting is a really good way to lose weight. And you could do it for a long period. And after I've done this in the future, I will do a video on it for you. Yeah, however, I just don't want to do it at the moment. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Like the benefits, like emotional, physical, more clarity, better digestion, because you don't really need to be eating all the time. Like we spend so much of our time eating. Like that's the other thing, is like you have all this time when you're not eating. Like you don't realize how much time every day you spend eating. Like especially for me, like because I used to think when I was eating cooked food, I put a lot of time and effort into like cooking and preparing my food and then eating it. So that took even more time. But now I don't really need to cook. I just chop up fruit. Sometimes I make a salad. That'll take me like 10-20 minutes maximum of my time. And so I thought, like, I don't spend as much time preparing food anymore. But still I spend quite a fair bit of time eating. Like at least 2 hours a day eating. I don't know, maybe I'm a slow eater, but it does take up your time and like distracts you from whatever else you're doing. But when you're not doing that, you've got all this extra time, so you can use that to meditate and just let go of any like feelings or anything that you're feeling at the time, because like it's hard, it's emotionally hard to go without food, to force yourself to go without food, not like to go without food when you're sick. It's a different thing, because you kind of like, you just don't feel like eating. And yeah, because of that, it builds discipline and willpower. And willpower is increasing your personal power, really. Like when you've got discipline and you can be disciplined, you can use your mind to your advantage as well. Because if you're a slave to your emotions, basically, like if you're hungry and you walk past a burger shop and you see that and you just have to have it because you're hungry, that's being a slave to your emotions. But when you get past that and you have the discipline, like you may be a little hungry and you walk past it, but you decided that you want to eat raw food and you don't want to eat that. So that's just an example. You may not have that craving, but it's any kind of craving at all, not just for food. Cravings for money, cravings for sex, like a need to be around people all the time. Like you need to be happy on your own before you can really be happy with other people in that sense. Like maybe you think, okay, but I feel good around other people. Yes, you can still feel good around other people without kind of being by yourself and feeling good. However, you shouldn't need to depend on them, because when you depend on somebody else or something, or you depend on a certain thing to happen to be happy, you're never truly happy. If you depend on anything to be happy, you have to be happy regardless of what is going on around you, who is with you. You should be happy within yourself. That is true happiness, and I have done a video on happiness, so if you want to check that out, you can. I explain it in more detail there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, but yeah, I highly recommend this. Do it. If you're not sure, do a dopamine fast. Just make the time to do it. You'll come up with so many great ideas. I've done it before as well, and I just wrote down heaps of ideas that time of what I was doing, so I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And now today was more like an emotional thing. Yesterday, sorry. So I wanted to let go of some stuff, which I did, and yeah, that's why I recommend it here. Anyway, I won't ramble on. I will see you guys in the next video. Give it a like if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this on how to create the life you want, how to transform your health, and how to transform your mind as well. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time.